Hi crafty cuties, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a kind of a project share. I did fill out, or I guess make my first page in my art journal. I've had this art journal for a while now and I've been wanting to play in it, but I just haven't felt motivated, and since it's a journal I didn't want to rush it or push it. So after I opened my shop last week, I was feeling very inspired to do some journaling, so I reached for my art journal, and I didn't want to film it just because I really wanted to just put my all into it and not worry about taking too long with filming or anything. So I thought I would share it with you guys, and in the future I might try and film a process video when I do an art journal entry. So let me know if that's something you guys want to see from me. But yeah, I had so much fun doing this, and like I said, I was feeling just super inspired that day, and I didn't really have a plan, but I wanted to do something with a Dreamcatcher, because when I opened my shop, I was just kind of feeling like, you know, one of my dreams was coming to life, and I'm really excited about it. So that's kind of where the inspiration came from. So I started out by actually Mod Podging on some tissue paper. I used this shabby chic tissue paper from Target. You can't really see it now because it's pretty covered up, but I just wanted to try it out, and I really wanted to try some different techniques. And so that was what I did for my first entry. So yeah, you really can't see, or you might not be able to tell what the tissue paper is, but it's basically the entire back. And then I added some texture by using this huge background stamp that I have. And at first I was like, oh, that ended up looking a little messy. But it's fun, and I think it adds texture, and the only way that I'm going to learn is by trying things. So then I used a stencil. It was a Heidi Swap stencil for a few spots where I used some like pearly, what is it? Texture paste, I think. And then for the corner, I just use a doily. And then I cut out like a circle frame to kind of go around it. And I had these random little scallops from some scrap paper, and I thought it would be cute to just add that on the sides. What else? I just drew some little lines coming off of the Dreamcatcher, and then I added some gold thread. You can't really see it, like I don't think in the camera, but you can in person, and it adds a little bit of texture. And then I just added some sequins. I was going to do enamel dots, but the only ones I had were pretty big, and I do want this to be able to shut. And then the feathers came in an ephemera pack, and I can't remember, I think I got it from Tuesday morning. So I thought that was fun. I was going to make my own feathers, but I enjoyed being able to use something that I had. Back here, I actually used a stencil. It's another Heidi Swap stencil, and it's kind of a rose. And again, I kind of regretted it just because I ended up covering it up, but it was still really fun to play and try it out. So, you know, it all came together in the end. And then I wanted to do some kind of a journal entry where I wrote about how I opened up my shop, or put the date, which I still need to put the date on here. But instead, I kind of came up with a little quote, not a unique quote or anything, but turn your dreams into your life. And that kind of signifies me opening my shop, because that was a dream that I've had for a very long time, and that dream is now my life. So as cheesy as it sounds, I think that's a great way to put a journal entry in without writing out, you know, a whole story about how I opened up my shop. I'll save that for like a different journal. But yeah, I think that's really all I did. Oh, I did add some gelatos actually to part of the background stencil. And then I I sprayed some of my Delusions paint, so you can see some blue splatters, and that's from the Delusions spray paint. And then I did add some stickles, so you can see some shimmer maybe, kind of in random spots throughout. And then for the actual quote, turn your dreams into your life, I actually just printed these out, and I used some distress inks around the edges. And then I found some stickers that I had to write out the word dreams. And yeah, I had a ton of fun making this. I can't wait to do the next one, but again, I'll probably wait till I'm like inspired to actually do an entry page, and I will definitely try to film it for you guys. This took me a while, so it might be hard to film, but I would definitely do that for you guys. I felt that I got pretty inspired by watching other process videos for art journals. You know, I learn ideas and just kind of give me a place to start. So I totally understand wanting to see the process to something like this. So yeah. Well guys, let me know if you have any tips for me with the art journal. One thing I was worried about was, you know, when I close it, this is a little, it's not sticky, but I don't know. I feel like after time the pages might stick together, and maybe that's just part of an art journal. I don't know. But also things like the dreams stickers are kind of thick. So is there any tips that you guys have for me to try to avoid certain things in an art journal or anything like that? Yeah, let me know. But I will talk to you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.